a pastry lover's paradise here at the 18th Annual U.S. Pastry Competition. I'm Marlie Hall with CHIC.TV, your lifestyle video magazine. In just a few minutes, the winners will be announced, and take a look at one of these showpieces. It is actually edible and it's gorgeous. 50% sugar and 50% chocolate. I can't wait till the winners are announced. Here we have with us a very important person, Chef Florian Bellanger, and you are assisting in this competition. Tell us what your role is.
Okay, my role is to put a panel of judges all together. We have 14 judges this year, and half of them is going to judge showpieces, sugar, artistic, and the other half is going to judge the cake and the taste and the presentation of the cake. It
has to look beautiful, but it also has to taste good, right?
It has to taste good. Actually, we don't taste the showpiece, but we taste the cake. So the cake has to taste good for sure.
I would imagine this is a tough competition and a tough choice to make.
Yes, it is, and he's getting, years after years, he's getting higher and higher. He's getting really high level, as you can see on the showpieces. I mean, on all those contestants, maybe 90% of them did a wonderful job. So it's getting more and more difficult to get the first place.
Exactly. Yes. Everyone is so good.
Yes. Yeah.
So can you give me a hint? Who do you think is going to win?
I can't. And actually, I don't even know myself because I have all those judges. They are 14. They just fill up the papers, okay? And now we are putting everything in the computer. So maybe the woman on the computer knows better than me right now.
Oh, okay. This is so exciting.
Thank you. Great.
There's a lot at risk because
it.
They're competing for the title of Pastry Chef of the Year.
Pastry Chef of the Year.
That's important, and he's in New York City.
Oh my goodness, yes.
He's great.
So once they win that title, what else will they get? What kind of prizes?
Well, they get a gold medal, a silver platter, and $4,000. And not to mention what this title does for their career. After here, it's really an amazing feat, and it really changes their life a lot in their career. It really elevates them in the industry.
Wow. I can't wait to see who wins.
The theme of the competition this year is rainforest, so I decided to go with something tropical. And in going with that theme, I decided to go with bamboo. I also decided to go with animal life and plant life that surrounds bamboo. And I wanted to do something a little different in Mother Nature, which is what the chocolate sculpture represents, Mother Nature and the things that surround it.
Oh, yeah, because you have this beautiful profile of a woman's face, so that represents Mother Nature.
Absolutely. Yes.
Wow, so you talk about plants and bamboo, but actually this is 100% edible, isn't it?
Absolutely. Everything is 100% edible on there.
Oh my goodness, how long did it take you to make this?
Wow, really, really long. I started about 2 months ago.
2 months?
Yeah, with the base work, doing the casting and the molding of the female, doing the bamboo because it's a really long, tedious process. And then, of course, just coming up with the concept, the drawings, because you really draw it and then you scrap it, and then you draw some more and you scrap it until you come up with something you really, really love.
Wow. You're a pastry chef?
Yes, I am.
Where did you train?
I trained at New York City College of Technology. They have an excellent hospitality program. While I was there, I had the privilege of doing an internship in France for 3 months. And of course, I was exposed to a lot more pastry than we're used to in the U.S.
Let's talk a bit about where you work now. Where is that?
I'm presently the pastry chef at the Cosmopolitan Club, and that's a private social club on the Upper East Side.
So how would a person like me gain access to a private club like that?
I think the rules are you have to be recommended by a member. So you would come in and almost interview. You get to come in and dine and see if you like the place and see if they like you. And then I think 10 more members have to recommend you to the board.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I feel much better now. Everything is built, everything is one piece. That's a hard job, that's very hard. I started working it 4 months ago. And I spent the rest of the week to work on it every night.
So how did you come up with the idea or the concept for your
the theme for this competition was the rainforest. And the rules were to use half chocolate and half sugar. So for the base of this showpiece, I use a mold that I made like a tree with white chocolate and mint chocolate. And then I blow parrots with sugar and a few flowers, exotic flowers with sugar.
So Chef Ansel, tell me about your background and your training in France.
And, I was working for Folukie before, which is a very famous pastry shop in Paris. I was in charge of international development. It means that I was making the opening around the world, and just came here 10 months ago.
Okay. So you're pretty new to the U.S., yes?
Yes, I'm pretty new, and I'm working now for Daniel, which is one of the best restaurants in the city.
One of the best French restaurants in New York City, that's true.
I think in the United States people are more open-minded about food. They want to learn more about every country. So it means I can add in my pastry different ingredients from all over the world, and people will like it.
Okay. So you can be more creative and use more ingredients here in the States.
Absolutely, yeah.
Pastry Competition, Pastry Chef of the Year 2007 goes to Ebow Dadzie.
So we're here again with the chief of jurors.
Yes.
What do you think about the decision?
I think it's great. I mean, I look at the notes and everything, and it proved one more time. It proved one more time that even if you have the best showpiece today, if you don't have the great cake, if you are not scoring in the top 3 in the cakes, then
so the flavor and the
get
taste.
It. Absolutely, the taste is very important. The cake is very important. It's not only the showpiece. And guess what? The winner was #1 at the showpiece, #1 at the cake.
Ebow Dadzie, Pastry Chef of America. How does it feel?
Really good. It feels great. I mean, I've been wanting this for a long time, very long time, almost 3 years now.
Wow, you competed last year.
I competed last year. I finished 3rd last year. And I said, you know what, I'm going to train the whole entire year for this one because I really want this one. This is actually going to be my last one, so I wanted to really make it a good one.
So I heard that you won in visual presentation and in the taste of the cake as well.
Yeah, I don't even know the whole results.
That's what they told me.
But the period of time the cake was fantastic, which you know I did that cake about 8 or 9 times just to perfect it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I knew coming in here I had a great cake. And if these judges didn't like it, something was wrong with them. That's how I would have felt. But I know I liked it. They would have loved it even more than I would, you know. So I was very confident walking in here. Very, very confident.
So how did you come up with the concept?
Well, concept, I went to Ghana this summer, and I visited Africa, and I went to the rainforest there, and I just took a lot of pictures of everything that I saw. That it just made me said, okay, I want to develop a piece that makes sense. People can recognize it when they see, the animals, the reptiles that I have in there. And pretty much I just did it around the food chain.
So you went right to the source, to the jungles of Africa, to get your inspiration.
Exactly.
What's better than that?
Being Pastry Chef of the Year? I don't know.
That's right. That could be it. That was a perfect answer. So tell me about you and your background and where you work.
I am right now currently an assistant pastry chef at the Grand Hyatt Hotel, and I'm also co-owner of Folukie restaurant. It's in Bedford-Stuyvesant in Brooklyn, New York. Background, I'm West Indian from Trinidad. My father's from Ghana. So I have that mix of African as well as West Indian heritage.
Well, it all paid off here today. Thank
Definitely.
you so much.
Thank
Congratulations.
You. Thanks a lot.
Take care. By the way, now that it's over, who's going to eat all these cakes? I'm Marlie Hall at the International Restaurant and Food Service Show in New York City with CHIC.TV, your lifestyle video magazine.